Hello, I'm Lucas Tue. My college ID is 50229996. The topic in this task is about COVID-19. This task is focused on analyzing different aspects of COVID-19 from videos from big news publishers like CNN or Fox on YouTube. We're focusing on using Google API to extract, which is a library for Python, and using different resources for better understanding and analysis of this data extracted from the videos. So I will show you how I clean and prepare the data for a better analysis. Uh, it was cleaned through the call IPNB, in this case here. But first thing, I got some preparation for importation of modules. And the first part is basically I set some parameters to extract only necessary videos from YouTube. In this case, I'm extracting some credentials and saving the videos on this video.csv, the comments in the comments CSV. I will filter by the daytime, by keywords, and I want to just use these channels here. That's basically what that will do. Then I will do this is a function to load the credentials. This is a function to take videos and return the channel name and ID. This is a function that fetches videos and takes basically all the necessary information such as likes, video views, video title, and others. This function will be taking the comments and replies from the video. This has a little problem with the comments, with the replies for the comments. It will take a maximum of 20 replies in this case, but we can modify it so it can take 100 maximum. But in this case, we just need 20 replies. Then we got the data cleaning. The data cleaning was cleaned with function to clean the data redundancy, permutation digits. It was converted to lowercase, duplicates, we eliminate duplicates, we eliminate not English words, and eliminate stop words, etc. And then all the last functions is call the functions. We'll load the credentials. It would be getting the specific channel videos and comments from the videos feature, and finally cleaning the final video and comments data frames. Yeah. In this part, we got the importation of the required libraries and modules. Here we have the importation. No, here we have a preparation of some videos and comments data frame columns. So the data type is the correct. As we can see, some columns are in the wrong format data type. Then we have the creation of copies of this data frame. So if we do something wrong and we need to do, we don't directly affect the main information, and we can do another copy from the main information just in case. And then we got a merge here. We merged right and left merge data frames just in case we need for some point. No, I will go through point E1.1. The objective is to compare the videos, likes, and comments from every video of every channel and plot it. So here is the code. I've created the columns I need here. Then I've created the subplots parameters, the 1x3 grid and 3 subplots in this case. One for view, one for like, and one for comments. Here I have a for loop that takes the index and the element. In this case, the column names. It will loop through columns, these 3 columns. 1, 2, and 3. It will be looping 3 times. Then I will be creating a histogram using Z1. It will be taking the current iteration column as data, videos column. The first column in the first iteration will be view count. I will be overlaying a kernel density estimate graph, so we can see the distribution more smoothly. If we don't set this as true, it will be just the histogram by itself. Then I'll be taking a 1x3 subplot as axis, in this case here. I will be distributing through 10 bars, 10 beams, 10 bars in the histogram. The colors will be setting by index. So the first one will be blue, the second one will be green, the third one will be red. That for the title, the first case is distribution of column name, modifying and replacing the underscore with a blank space, and then capitalize it. Sorry, this part, yes. Distribution of column, replacing the underscore by a blank space, and then capitalize it. Similar with the X label, number of column name, replacing the underscore and capitalizing it. The Y label, I will set it as frequency, otherwise with the default is count. And the tick parameters, I'll be setting the rotation of x-axis label rotation to 45 degrees. Outside of the loop, I change the x-axis of the first graph. I will show you later, because otherwise will be in a non-legible scale. I've changed it from standard scale to million scale. This is the start, 1 million views to 9 million views, and the step will be in 1 million to 1 million. And then I add an M, that means million. Then I will be doing a tag layout. We can see here the three graphs. So here are the X labels for millions. In the number of view counts, we can see three subplots here for each view count, like count, and comment count. So I'll go through some observations. My first observation is that the histograms reveal that only a small number of videos receive a high volume of views, likes, and comments, while most videos have much lower engagement. So this basically indicates the viral videos are rare. So the most normal situation is that only a few videos capture significant audience attention, while the majority attract only minimal engagement. This pattern is common on platforms like YouTube, or other video platforms. My second observation is about the three metrics: view, likes, and comments. They have a right skewed distribution, meaning they follow a similar pattern in the three graphs. You can see the right skewed. It means that it has like a very big drop from 2 million here in this first case, in the view case, 10,000 in the like count, and so on. We can see that there's a relation between these metrics. Videos with more views tend to have more likes and comments. And this trend suggests the higher volume of views count generally leads to increased opportunities for more engagement, assuming, of course, that the content is engaging or controversial. Then I have one observation more. I added one observation more. If you see, the histogram for view count shows that most videos have fewer than 2 million views. There's a big drop after the 1 million mark, with very few videos passing the 2 million mark. However, there is a long tail extending to higher view counts. So achieving high views count is hard, it's challenging. And while viral videos exist, they are pretty rare. So this highlights the difficulty of reaching mass attention and suggests that only few videos manage to attract a large audience. Let's go through the second point. Let's analyze the distribution between views, likes, and comments from the four selected channels. So for that, I've created a new publisher list taking unique values from the data frame, then set the subplots to three subplots. In the main code, here we got a for loop, similar to the last problem. We are taking channels in new publisher list, from new publisher list. I'm looking through them. Here, I'm setting channel data as the channel we are currently working on. Then here I'm calculating the total views, likes, and comments from the current channel. This is a print. This is just in case for more precise values that we are analyzing. We can see the result here. Then this is the part where I'll be plotting the different bar plots with the current iteration channel and setting the label and the title, and then the parameters of the labels as rotation of 90 degrees. Now, this is the final result of the three graphs. Let's begin with the observation. Let's begin with total views. For example, BBC News stands out as the leader with over 8 million total views. This suggests that BBC News videos are watched for far more frequently compared to other channels, indicating strong viewer interest. In contrast, MSNBC has the lowest total views, you can see here, which may suggest that their videos are either less popular or less engaging for viewers compared to BBC News and other channels. Now let's move on to likes. In this case, Fox News leads here, having the highest total likes. This shows that Fox News videos resonate well with viewers, encouraging more people to engage while liking the content. CNN also receives a significant number of likes comparable to Fox News. On the other hand, BBC News, despite having the highest views, has a more moderate number of likes. This may indicate that while their videos attract a lot of viewers, fewer people feel engaged by liking the content. Lastly, let's look at the total comments. CNN tops this category with the highest number of comments, indicating that its content sparks more discussion and interaction among viewers. Fox News and MSNBC also generate a considerable number of comments, we can see here. However, BBC News, despite leading in views, has the lowest comment count. This may suggest it could that their videos are either less controversial or less likely to provoke a response from viewers in the form of comments compared to other channels. Let's move into the third point. The third point is about extracting the top 10 comments with more replies and show it with all the necessary info in a data frame. The first step here is to take the amount of replies per comment, so I grab parent comment ID and took the size of it, and also reset the index of this data frame and set the name of the column as reply count. This part is merging the previously created data frame to the original one, so we can extract all the data directly from this new complete data frame. And then I extracted the most replies comments by storing values from reply count, and put it in ascending, and taking the top 10 with head. Finally, I just created a final data frame integrating all the necessary columns. This is the final result. I also say that the reply count is capped by the collect IPYMV because the Google APIs only takes by default a maximum of 20. If you want, you can take a maximum of 100, but you need to like put it in the collect. You need to specify it. Now let's begin with the observation. One of my observations was that the big news channel tend to have more replies. We can see it more in BBC News, here and here. This means that the content of this comment is relevant for the general people and creates discussion. Then we can see this guy here. You can see here, this guy here, who has the comment with the most likes, probably indicating the relevancy between the readers, even if it doesn't have the most replies. My second observation is about the dates. We can see a clear difference appear in replies. Most of them comes from the early 2020, meaning a big topic of conversation being controversial between the people in the COVID-19 the beginning of the COVID-19. Now, with all of the topics explained, let's move into my challenge in this task, some difficulties I got. One of my difficulties in this task was about remembering certain function assigned names. So I just went back to check the week. I think it should be there, and it isn't. If it isn't enough, I go to the documentation to see every detail. Here comes my second difficult, is that each variable we can modify into function. Sometimes hard to remember because, yeah, there's so much. So, same as the previous difficulty, I went to the documentation and searched for that punctual function or method. Similar problem using Matplotlib library. We can see plenty of examples doing subplots in the Matplotlib documentation. So, in general, the most challenging point in this task for me was using the diverse function and methods principally from pandas, a little bit from Seaborn and Matplotlib too. So here is my presentation, and thank you for watching.